I always got to look at the clock, you know, me with the processing these days. Good afternoon from Yummy BTV. Wishing you well, loving you loads as usual. I'm going to talk about a bit about the Millennium Dome a little bit, and my boy Ray Betson, and what my take on it, and you know the way it went wrong. They fooled everybody. You ended up doing it all for nothing, but it weren't a robbery, was it? It was a theft, you know. But I spent time with Ray, and I got to say that I liked him. I liked him very, very much, and you know, when you describe criminals, right? You remember a lot of the time is the plotting, the planning, and the taking part, and the getting involved in, you know, the conspiracy, and yeah, you do your bit, and that bit. Every single bit of work. It's just the adrenaline. And yeah, of course, the spoils, the money. If you get it, you're in the game. Whatever it's gonna do for you. That was how you fought. Whatever, you know. Ray's got to do another bit of porridge now for a load of shit. But that's them. They're gonna go. Whatever they're gonna do, they're always gonna go. They're always gonna go and put someone down, in they. Always gonna go and put someone down about yeah. You were the master of that, but on this one you weren't the master of that kind of stuff. If you get what I mean, right? So Ray Betson, not really a talker, charismatic, very good looking geezer, Ray Betson, but fits the criteria, and master. If you talk about, he's given up now. He's calling it a day. Ray ain't gonna go back out there. There's no crime, nothing involved in crime with him no more. Ray, but master planner, yeah, yeah, one of the best. Every single fine detail. The Millennium Dome. Remember, they got the heads up, so they had a head start. Remember, they had help. You know, that could have come off, or you had the diamond in the thing that ain't real anyway, and it looks real, and everybody thinks it is, but you know they just say, "Nah, we ain't putting the real one up there." You know, it went like that, didn't it? But Ray Betson, yeah, he's one of those ones I met along the way, that I say that I call him a friend. Not only that, he gave me good advice as well. Ray, he never used to like me taking things. Ray, he used to always come down to say, "Yummy man, I want to see you," and things like that. You know what I'm saying? But for me, when you come into the master planners and the one that can, you know, lay it all out, I would put him at the top of the tree in that way. Some may disagree. Some might think he's whatever, but I haven't heard it. Not along the years. He done his bird easy. Done it easy, Ray. Easy done. The real ones do it the easy way, don't they? Not much to say. You just say a little bit here and there. People want to know what happened. You know, it's common knowledge, isn't it? You know, it's in the newspapers, it's in books. It went like that. It went like this. Everybody on the floor. You're down. You're out. You see what I mean? But all these things. Remember, Uncle Yummy told you there's always trouble that goes with these things. And I'm thinking back to the other day, of when I talked about my UFC, when I had them when they were younger, Kim, Jimmy, Lee, all of them, they were all on Uncle Yammy's nutty books when they were kids, you know, and Paul as well now, who's obviously, he's had to take a few. I hope his health's all right. I don't know how that's going, but I did meet him as well. I think you know what I'm talking about. But all these things, when it involves big jobs and money and loads of people involved, there's always going to be trouble. Never forget that. It don't matter how, the bigger the money, the more trouble. Remember, Uncle Yummy told you. If there's nothing to worry about, a couple of quid, no one even cares. You just go and get your little light little bit of bird and you go, yeah, all right, I'll have that. The minute it is a big thing, You know, that it didn't look like it could be done. And no one had the audacity, from the great train robberies to the Brinksmat to the Millennium Dome to all the other big things that have ever taken place, the Hatton Garden lot. Tell me, look at me, tell me where they ain't been trouble. People go missing, names get called, the wrong names. Uh, Uncle Yami knows. I don't say. It's not for me to say. But Ray, I'd just like to send a message out to you, boy. If you're ever out, give us a call. I got something for you. I know you ain't got long left. I know they stitched you up. But for me, you go down as one of my favourites, and you go down as one of the finer chaps, if you get what I mean. You go down as one of the how can we put it? We put it that you're a nice man, really, but you had that bit in you that you like the plotting and planning and the printing of the thing. When I used to go on my things and the climbing up there and going Knightsbridge and Kent and go and get that, yeah, all the excitement, the build up to all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean, though? You know, when you think about it, a lot has to do with that, more than the money sometimes, believe it or not. But once again, you know, prevention, cure, solutions. You know, don't you could go down in history as being part of something that took place that was so big, but in the end, what does it mean? You get an 18, you get a 15, you get a 20, you come out, you try another one, you get another 10 and 15. Wasted life. Wasted life. Nothing there. And you come out, you got to be like me now, half the man I was. But I still wake up and I smile, because I know I weren't meant to live this long anyway. So I'm pretty happy with the way the outcomes have gone anyway. But I'm going to listen to you two, Fresh. I'm going to listen to my boy, you lot, you Hassan. I'm going to listen to you when they're talking. You're talking about the tall fella, the long fella. Yeah. I know about the long fella. Yeah. I know who he's best friends with. I've sat around the table. I know. We're not talking about that. What we was talking about was somebody was asking me about what I think about Terry Adams. They never asked me what I thought about Dave Hunt. I can't give you that kind of talk. I can't get that kind of permission, I'm afraid. That's out of the question, right? So that's me, all right? So I think that's another video done now. But I've got a couple more to go up on later. But Ray, pay my respects to you. I know you was asking for me the other day. And you're somebody I respected and I loved dearly as well. I'm just thinking today, what two am I going to give you? Or shall we keep it? No, you lot don't like that, do you? You want the names. Oh, fuck. All right. I'm coming up in a minute. I love you loads. Sending loads of love.